Hey out there, good morning. It's Friday. TGIF. TGIF. Thank God I'm free. Thank God we're free, right? Thank God. So I'm over here and I'm coming to you live from Kingsburg, New Jersey, the second greatest little town in New Jersey. Union Beach is the first, right? So let me show you. Last night I left and the carpenter was still here. I made a video yesterday about the carpenter. I left, he was still working on some stuff, so let me show you what he got done so far. To get a full appreciation of this little deck, porch, steps, you have to look at yesterday's video and see what the steps used to look like. It's just pretty nice. So you see he put a little landing up there because before there was only a step up there, and that's pretty dangerous, walking out the door, hitting one step, not having your footing up there. So we got a nice little landing up there. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. It's coming out great. You know, a secondary benefit of doing it this way, building it over the old concrete, is I don't have to get rid of it. Because believe it or not, getting rid of concrete and cement is tricky. You can't put it in with the regular garbage in a dumpster. You have to get a separate dumpster for it. This is the other side of the house, the second porch. So he's doing this so this way he could build a platform right up on top and leave this underneath, which I think is a great idea. And he put these little notches in there just so if water gets caught up under there, it can flow off easy. I've made videos about this before, but there's just something about somebody else doing work on the house while I'm doing work on the house, and having two people at the same time, things just start going so much faster. So I got the carpenter out here doing the porches, inside doing the cabinets. Today, I got a bunch of little things to do because I have an inspection next week. It's going along great. Took down the rail yesterday, this rail, and kind of up in the air. He took down the railing and then took off that first layer up by the front door. I don't want to do wood here. What I want to do is I want to do some kind of composite or something. Because if I put the pressure treated wood, I got to let it sit out here for like 6 or 7 weeks to dry out before I paint it. And I don't feel like waiting that long. Side note, the garbage guys here are amazing. Those garbage cans were packed. I spread it out into 2 so they weren't so heavy so they can get them into the garbage truck. But I don't think they have to pick that stuff up. But they still do. So I'm going to go find them after this video. They're probably on one of these streets next to me. I'm going to slip them a couple bucks and tell them the address. Check out the cabinet boxes. I was going to break them down, but then it was bringing back such good memories. I left them intact for a minute. Because if you were like me, when you were a kid, you get a box like this in your house and it would provide like weeks worth of entertainment. Like, look at that one. That one has like a window in it. Like, you could like put a couple blankets in there, maybe a pillow, maybe bring in some snacks, and then you could look out that little cutout right there like it's a window. Like, hey, mom and dad, check me out. I got my own house. Possibly working this much by myself has made me a little loony. I'm not sure. So I put a couple pictures in yesterday's video just to show you what the cabinets look like, but here it is live. A quick little tip. You do run your cabinets left to right. I mean, I'm sure that there's situations where you'd have to run them right to left, but the reason why I'm bringing that up is before you run your cabinets and you set your first cabinet, you're going to want to put a level line up on the wall, and you're going to want to see where the floor goes, because you don't want to start your cabinet tight on one side and then the floor actually comes up on the other side. Because, you know, you could bring the cabinets up, but you can't bring them down. I guess you could if you want to slice the bottom off, but you want to maintain a 35-inch height here. So if you see what I'm talking about, on the left, it's tight against the wall, right? But you can see where I start shimming it up. By the time I get over here, it's off the wall. I mean, it's off the floor, you see? And over here, it's up by like 1.5 inches, which is fine. I'm going to support the front even more. I got the back semi-supported. I got it all shimmed out. Perfect 24-inch gap right here for the dishwasher. 30-inch gap here for the stove. Microwave's going to go up there. And it's really secured to the wall tight. I mean, you'd have to run a truck in here to get these off the wall. So today I'm going to be doing some stuff. I got to get the end caps for the baseboard heaters. I have an inspection next week, so I got to spruce this place up a little bit. I'm going to probably paint the baseboard molding today. I'm going to go out, pick up the tile for the backsplash, as well as the the tub surround and that back wall in the bathroom. The porch guy is going to be finishing, hopefully, the 2 side porches, because I told him, don't take down the front porch until I have access to one of the other doors. That could happen. That would not be good. So I'm over here at ABC Granite. Yes, that's the name of it. I always come here for my granite. I can go either way with the white cabinets and the dark floors. Diane and I were looking at pictures yesterday. Either dark or light. Not sure. I'm going to take a look. And I only got two pieces, so the difference in price isn't going to be that big of a deal. Let me show you what kind of selection we have. Here's one stack, and that's the other stack, right? So it's like I'm on an HGTV show. Like, hey, this would really give it a pop of color. So this is the facility where it's manufactured. Big operation, huh? Look at the selection we got here. So I just got off the phone with Diane, and she has selected dark black with some flecks in it. Hey, I stopped down in Keyport, picked out the granite, headed back over to Kingsburg. I like to come down here if the opportunity arises, sit down, gather my thoughts, maybe listen to something positive. I've been listening to this audiobook, The Millionaire Fastlane. It sounds like it could be like a get-rich-quick scheme, like a fake guru kind of thing, but it's not. It's the Millionaire Fastlane, but it's not how to get rich easy. And he emphasizes that. So, yes, I would recommend the book. The thing is, it's 10 hours long, so I put it on 1.25 speed so I can get through it in like, I don't know, 7.5 hours. I found that I have so much time during the day to be able to listen to something, because I don't listen to the news and I don't watch the news. I'm not like one of these guys that, like, if I walk into a room and I see the news is on, like I'm going to be like making the cross and saying, I'm going to burn. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I never found news helpful to enhance my life or to make it a better life. Matter of fact, I'd hear something on the news about, like, you know, there's a new law passed in Moldavia. And it's not fair. I don't even know if Moldavia is a country. And then that day, I would bring up conversations with friends and family about Moldavia's law. Like I was going over there to do something. So, I don't want to sound too dramatic, but it has absolutely changed my life, not listening to the news, not listening to the radio that much. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love music just like anybody else, but having something positive on, listening to an audiobook has changed my life. That is not me being like a drama king or something like that. I mean, it has. So The Millionaire Fastlane, the book, 10 hours. It's not get rich quick. It's not get rich easy. It is the way that we have looked at life, and the way that I'm sure that you have looked at life, just like I have, is go to school. Matter of fact, go to as much school as possible so you can get that degree. Then get another advanced degree so that you can go out to the work field. And then when you go into work, then save as much money as you can. And then when you retire, you'll be wealthy. Hey, initially it sounds good, but when you just peel that little layer off, it really doesn't sound that good. Like, I'm going to work the majority of the years that are my best years, and then get into my 70s and be able to enjoy life. I'm trying not to be sarcastic, but when you just strip it away a little bit, you're like, that doesn't make too much sense. How about trying to make as much money right now so that you can retire or slow down with a job when you're in your 30s? How awesome would that be? That's what this book is about. I just got back to Kingsburg. I had to go over to Lowe's and get some stuff. I sent Diane a picture because I want to make sure she knows that I'm working, right? And she said the nicest thing to me. She said, "That's a lot of wood, Harry." She's never said that to me before. My day has been made. We got 2x8, we got 2x12, we got 2x10, we got 5/4 down here for the decking. So the other porch is going to get the same type of decking as this one. But the front porch is going to get this composite stuff. Now, because of all that nastiness back there, we're not going to put lattice on the side here so that you can see right in. He's actually going to skirt this with the 5/4 that we put down for decking. It's gonna look great. That is a lot of wood. So a part of this job is stopping what you thought you were going to be doing and doing something else. And I'm not complaining, but I had like big plans for today. Painting the baseboard, molding, so I can get that up. A bunch of other little stuff, and kind of running out of steam. After moving all that wood, I get a little tired. So I'm probably gonna do a couple more little things around here, wrap it up. Tomorrow, the carpenter said that he should be able to finish both of the decks, or both of the side porches. So I'm anxious to see what they're gonna look like in the end. I gotta pick up the railing for the front, and anyway, that's where we're at. If I don't talk to you guys, have an amazing weekend.